Hello my lovelies, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about my core collection in my fragrance collection. So what I mean by that is the fragrances that I'll never stop wearing, and I haven't stopped wearing for years now. They are the fragrances that I go back to for a very good reason. There's always some version of that fragrance that I want to have in my collection, or they are the fragrances that I've had on my wish list for like the past 10 years and I just get it into my collection. And in the world of fragrance, there's so many new fragrances released every single week and I get the pleasure of trying them. But there is something said for the fragrances that you just fall in love with and they just never leave your mind. And many of the new releases, it's like, oh cool, and then I forget about it and they just come out of my collection in, out, you know. So this is my core. The first fragrance is actually a fragrance that has been on my wish list forever. I have loved the scent. I have loved how the bottle looks. I have loved what it says on the bottle, and you might be like, what are you talking about? And it is Nishane Tuberosa. This is Tuberosa X, and on the bottle it says Warszawa, which I am from Warsaw, and Warszawa is Warsaw in English, although they made it with V, not W, so I'm not sure why they've done that, but this is the scent of the city. So Nishane they make fragrances for the city. So there's one for Reykjavik, there's like London one, there's there's a lot of ones. It's really fun to try them, and I have fallen in love with the scent. It is pure tuberose. It's such a clean, powerful, just beautiful tuberose. I absolutely love it. It's a scent that actually does remind me of Poland in general. And I will someday know what this scent is, but when I smell this, it reminds me of a particular syrup that is sold in Poland that I used to take when I was ill. It reminds me, there must be, I need to find that syrup, but it does remind me of that. It's a pretty, slightly sweet tuberose. It's, I would say, energizing. It's very regal and classy. It smells so expensive, and I love that it's not too leathery, it's not too creamy. It's just a pretty fresh rose that is powerful, slightly green. Absolutely love it. And I think what makes it even more special, it is that it has got my city that I've spent a lot of my years in, and that like my whole young adolescent life was lived in Warszawa, which makes it really special. So if you have got like a city that is special to you, go and find the corresponding fragrance. So I know that this fragrance I'll never stop wearing. It has been on my wish list for years now, and I finally got it in my collection, so I'm very, very happy. Next fragrance that I'll never stop wearing is again a super special fragrance to me. This is one of the first fragrances when I started this channel, the men's one actually. So it was over like 6 years ago that I bought for the channel, but also because I loved this fragrance so much, and it's Rehab from Initio. This is my taste in a fragrance. If you ever want to smell what my sort of fragrance is, smell this. It's definitely more masculine leaning. It's unisex, but definitely more masculine leaning. It's super spicy, it's powdery, it's clean, it's soothing, it's lavender. It smells like James Bond in the Alps, that movie from James Bond. Very lax, just mountainous snow. Really fun one, super long lasting, really projecting. This is a real signature worthy fragrance to me, something that is unique, that projects super well. And I know that this bottle will be gone and I'll repurchase it. It's one that it will always be in my collection. And it's like a solid one that I just never get tired of. Next one is one of my signature scents. It's this one, Oud Satin Mood. So of course it has to be in this list. Extrait de Parfum is the one that I tend to go for lately, but I've got actually this bottle doesn't get used because I've got travel versions that that I want to use up. I've got like 4. Oops. But I absolutely love this fragrance. It just smells so luxe. It smells plush, as if I'm like falling into a massive sofa and the sofa is just hugging me. It smells so nice. Like, it definitely smells wintry, because it's definitely like cold outside. You've got the rose, the oud. They're also sugary sweet, a bit of patchouli in there, a bit of spices. It's just such an expensive smelling fragrance, lasts forever and ever and ever and more. That's what I also love about this scent. I don't need too many sprays. I usually spray 2 to 3 sprays of this, and for me that's a big deal because I usually overspray. But with this one I don't have to. So if you're interested in a super expensive smelling luxe fragrance that you just don't need to reapply throughout the day, I highly recommend Oud Satin Mood. It's a classic now, I think, for a reason. It's one of those fragrances that is so much better than Baccarat Rouge, okay? So much better. Go and try it. Next up is a fragrance that I find myself gravitating towards. I always wear some sort of a fragrance like this. This is Bouquet d'Henri, and I would say Chanel Chance au Tendre is also very similar. So I either wear this or Chance au Tendre. You guys know, if you've been watching this channel, I love this sort of a scent. It's clean, it's petal florals, it smells youthful, light, and I'm not usually much into florals, but this I love. This is a fresh floral. It's my jam. It smells kind of also milky, like a little bit like a milky bath. It's just a wonderful fragrance. It's super sexy. Apparently, I never knew this, but this scent DNA, like my husband, and I've heard so many men saying that Chance au Tendre is super sexy fragrance to them. And it's great for us because it's super casual. It's not that typical sexy, strong, oudy or vanilla scent. This is something that you can wear every single day. Smells super nice. Like, you don't smell like you're trying too hard. That's why I gravitate towards this. When I was moving to this house, the only fragrance that stayed out, and let me tell you, packing my whole collection, it took me a day and a half. Like, that was the biggest thing. Like, I wrapped each individual bottle with bubble wrap. So much bubble wrap went into it. The only one that stayed out was this. I moved with the scent because it just made me feel like me, calm me down. I knew that even if I got nauseous or stressed, I could still wear this. It wasn't going to irritate me. It's just the perfect everyday scent that I think every girl needs, that sort of a scent that she can count on in her collection. Next up, we've got Armani C. Some version of it will always be in my collection. It's just a good fragrance. It's designer, it's solid, it's a no-brainer scent. I recommend it to many people if they want to buy somebody a present. This is something that I would recommend. And the new Parfum version is absolute bomb. I think I prefer it to the Intense, the new version of Intense. This, I'm telling you, try it. This new version, it's so badass. It's super intense. I mean, it's aggressive compared to the other ones. The other ones are like summer, spring fragrances when smelled next to this. Perfect for this time of the year. It's still got that blackcurrant cassis smell, but it's much more syrupy, thick. It's moody, it's super strong, lasts really, really well. Like really, really well. Delicious, absolutely delicious. Perfect for this time of the year. And I just crave, I think it's the blackcurrant in it. I just love the bitterness together with the sweetness. I think it's a genius fragrance, and there is a good reason why so many people love it as well. It's such a fragrance that gets sold a lot. I made this video in particular because I think there is fragrances, for example, that I could have put on this list, like Valaya, for example, from Parfum de Malle. I love that fragrance, but for some reason in the back of my mind, and we'll see in a few years' time, but for some reason I think I'm having like this obsession for it. Like, it's a trend, it's kind of an obsession for now, and then I'll kind of it'll just fall into, I'll be preparing other fragrances. I don't know if it will become like the core of my collection. We'll see. I love it, but for some reason I think it's trendy. Let me know if you have got fragrances that you think you love now, but you're like, will I love it in 5 years? And some that you know will stay in your collection forever. This Violet Vilenka fragrance, I know it will stay in my collection forever, and it's perhaps to do with like the emotional part of this fragrance. When I smell this, it just makes me feel so safe. It's my sort of a fragrance, again, very unisex, leaning masculine, leathery, perma violets. It just smells like a new bag, like leather. It's so persistent. It just melts into your skin. Such good quality fragrance. Even smelling it now, it's just me. This fragrance is me. And even though I don't wear this fragrance, for example, as much as Valaya from Parfum de Marly at the moment, I wear this like consistently over the years. I know that there's like a feeling attached to it, and I'll wear it, I'll repurchase it. It will be a solid one for years to come in my collection. Next up is a fragrance that again is new in my collection, but I have wanted this fragrance for 8-9 years now. Yeah, it's been on my wish list. It's L'Eau d'Hiver. I remember to this day I went to Bloom Perfumery, I think, in London to discover a Frederic Malle for the first time, and I just absolutely fell in love with the scent. L'Eau d'Hiver from Frederic Malle. This fragrance is something that is very understated. It's not a fragrance, if you want a fragrance that will command a room, that you'll smell so strong. This is an introvert in a fragrance. This is again iris, violet, bit of white florals like orange blossom, jasmine, lily of the valley, and it is a floral winter fragrance that is not, I would say, a typical thing that people would do in a fragrance form, but this totally works. It works. It smells like a toned down version, very lipsticky, powdery, delicate version of like florals. They're not as vivid like spring florals. They're just there, they're clean. It kind of smells like snow in a weird way, just a very serene, clean, fresh scent that still smells kind of moody and is perfect for that winter. I can definitely smell honey, and usually I don't like eating honey. Like I try to like it so much, but I can't, and I don't like the smell of honey that much, but this is just a delicate smell of honey. It makes everything so beautiful. It's an art form sort of a fragrance. It's a fragrance that I smelled and I never forgot about it. It was always there on my list to buy, but I just couldn't justify it because I thought, oh, it's such a light fragrance. But this is like what my heart wants. This is what my mind reacts to. It's just the beauty of this fragrance. It is worth it, and it will stay in my collection forever. Next up, we've got Byredo de los Santos. This fragrance, it's nearly finished here, and it's another scent that again is more masculine leaning. And I don't know about you, but I think here in the Western world, we're told like this is not a scent that a woman would wear. But it's just plants, so we can wear whatever. And this scent is herbal, it's Palo Santo, it's medicinal, it's badass, it's like black tea. It's a scent that just hypnotizes me. From the first time I smelled it, I was like, I'm buying it. I bought it on the same day, and believe it or not, I don't do that often. I do it once a year, maybe. I really think about my purchases now, because the truth is I don't need many more fragrances. Like I don't need any fragrances, let's be honest. But some fragrances just speak to me, and this is one of them. It's a badass fragrance to me. This is like confidence. This is, you have to love the scent to pull it off. It's like socks with sandals. Like if you've got enough confidence, you can pull it off. But if you don't, if you're just like, oh, this is not a fashion outfit, you're just like walking out of your home with socks and sandals, like it will not look cool, but it can look cool. And this is like, you can make this fragrance really cool. And by the way, I'll link all of these fragrances in the description. I also try to link samples for each fragrance, so if you want to discover them in the comfort of your own home, you can. Remember, I still have that code MON35 for FragranceNet. At checkout, you get 35% of all of your fragrances, whether niche or designer, and it's an amazing deal. It's one that I still can't believe that I have for you. For some reason, now sometimes if you click my link, it does like a preview page and then it directs you to a FragranceNet or some other website. I don't know why it's just started doing that, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to fix that issue, but it's not a scam. It's just something that the links are doing now. Next up, we've got Guerlain, Mon Guerlain Eau de Parfum. This next fragrance is something that I've had in my collection for years. This is a new bottle. It's used a little bit, but I'm kind of waiting for it to get darker, a bit more macerated. I think it smells better as it ages. Absolutely royal fragrance. I wore it about 2 weeks ago for a week straight. Every single day I was like, I'm wearing this, I'm in love with it. It's a face sort of a fragrance. I remember about it and then I'm like, oh, I need to wear this fragrance more because it's always a classic. I have loved it for years. I love the lavender, the beautiful vanilla. I mean, Guerlain vanilla is to me one of the finest in the designer sphere. It's just such good quality designer fragrance. You can have it for years to come. It's not trendy in any shape or form. Guerlain doesn't play around. They don't release thousands of new fragrances. They release something that they can stand behind, and it's always good. I mean, like any fragrance you can send me from Guerlain and I'll be amazing, amazing, amazing. It's just such an amazing brand, and I don't think it gets enough hype in my opinion. But maybe that's good because it shouldn't be like a hype fragrance line. It's like, if you know, you know. I bet they have like loads of just really loyal customers that just don't hop around to other brands all the time. They just know that Guerlain will give them what they want. Another fragrance that I'll be wearing for years to come, and I have been wearing for years and I still love. And there is fragrances that I fall in love with and out of love with, not this one. Rouge Malachite from Armani Prive. Man, I love these scents. And little insight for you, Armani, like if you see an influencer promoting Armani Prive line, most likely they had to buy it. Armani Prive doesn't really give out the Armani Prive lines as PR. This is a little insight. So somebody really has to love the fragrance, really has to like spend on it. And so that is like one way to know that, you know, you are a diehard fan of a fragrance if you like put your money where your mouth is. And I will always do that because Rouge Malachite, Magenta Tanzanite, and also Bleu Turquoise, that fragrance, which I want to get, they are my loves. This is the creamiest, most beautiful white floral fragrance that smells a bit suntan lotiony. But what I love about this scent, I can wear it in the summer, but I also wear it in the winter. I wore it when I went on a trip in the winter to Norway. Like, this is just the creaminess of the white florals. It's just addictive. It's just so elegant, really sensual fragrance as well. So this can be worn on date night. This can be worn casually. I just love the versatility of this fragrance, the quality of this fragrance, the bottle, come on, of this fragrance. I just know I'll always have Rouge Malachite. I've got the old bottle now. They now do the red in the middle. So sometime I'll probably get the new one once this one runs out. But it's about halfway full, I would say. Let me know what fragrances for you are the fragrances that you'll know that you will repurchase and that they are the core of your collection that will not change. And maybe let me know one that you know that you might be obsessed now, but you're not sure if it will stand the test of time. If any of you have got the Bianco Latte fragrance, what do you think about that one? Do you think this one will stand the test of time or not? Let me know. See you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.